Welcome to Week 4. We have passed the halfway point in this class. Week 4 focuses on determining the success of the learner and the course design. You will analyze evaluation and assessment tools and determine the process you will use to evaluate both the learner and design of your final project. Each week we have discussed how important it is for learning outcomes to be aligned with assignments as well as assessments. Make sure when you design your own course that you also do this. This week's assignments require you to read Chapter 9 and Chapter 10 in the textbook. Chapter 9 looks at the concepts behind evaluating learner achievement and relates the ideas of assessment to instructional design. Chapter 10 discusses different ways that success can be measured during and after the instructional design process. The course guide recommends that you review the website learningforsustainability.net. The title of the article is Evaluation Types and Questions. This website has excellent content information as well as visual graphics to help you visualize a plan for your own course content. If you have time, I also recommend looking at the other sections of this website. I found them very informative and helpful. The course guide states, more than one type of evaluation can be done during instruction to indicate how the learner is progressing. It recognizes the fact that you have a certain advantage in designing a course for the online environment because you have the background of an online student. You are to describe your experiences as an online learner and how you feel your time at Ashford University has impacted your overall understanding of how online learning functions. You need to answer the following questions. What preconceived notions did you have about online learning? How have you seen online learning address the idea of differentiated instruction? What recommendations would you have for anyone that's taking an online class? How has your experience as an online learner impacted your skills as an instructional designer? Consider how you would determine what additional data needs to be gathered in order to measure whether the learning outcomes have been met in the course. Please make sure that you respond to at least 2 classmates. The second discussion board assignment wants you to realize that developing a learner evaluation is a process. It asks you specifically to describe the process you will go through to develop a learning evaluation for the 1-week course development you are working on for your final project. It also asks you to list the steps and describe what you would do during each step. In addition to posting your own response, you are expected to analyze your classmates' responses and provide valuable feedback to them to help them in their process. This might include pointing out any steps that may be missing or making suggestions to them that might improve their process. Please remember to be respectful and helpful at the same time. I encourage you to utilize the following resources when working on this assignment. The first link is entitled Evaluation in Instructional Design. The second resource is a YouTube video by Kevin Brake. The name of the video is Systemic Process to Instructional Design, Part 1. The third resource is a SlideShare presentation called Evaluation Methods for E-Learning Projects. This page is the documentation for the source information used in this presentation. You will also find these links on the page below this video in the instructional guidance section. I want to remind you that you can contact me by email, phone, or Ask the Instructor. I check the sections Ask the Instructor and my school email at least twice a day. I look forward to reviewing all of the great things you will discover and create in this module.